Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. If you're a first time watcher, glad to have you here. If you're a returning favorite, welcome on back. So today I took a little splurge yesterday. It was my birthday. So I went into the Yankee Candle store because they had their candle day was like $12 stuff, and I actually ended up returning all of the um, Polar Express collection. I know I was going to review it, but it just wasn't doing it for me 100%. The All Aboard the Christmas collection with the collector's coal and um, that collection is awesome. I love that collection. I smelled the new Merry Mingle collection. Wasn't huge on that. I did get the balsam and cedar fir, whatever candle that was. I got a large collector's coal. Um, and I got a third candle. I forget what that was. I don't know. I forget what it was. Anyhow, that's not the point of this video here. The point of this video is I bought the medium size, large size YC Collection candle. You know, the really expensive $45 candle that's only 12 ounces and 2 wicks. And it's supposed to be like elevated. Well, we'll get into it there, but they were on sale for 20% off. So it came down to like $36 for a 2 wick for 12 ounces, which is really, it's luxury at that point, right? You're talking Nest, which they're even like, gosh, what are they, like $46 now for a single wick 8 ounce candle? Um, you're talking those high end brands, and you can go to Kringle and get a 4 wick candle for $45. That's 30 ounces or whatever. So you definitely have the luxury of the price point here. Now they're saying it's done by master perfumers from all over the country, from all over the world. So there's 7 fragrances. Well, let's get into it here. So they come in this nice little box. Okay. Nice little gift box, and they're sealed, so you can't really check them out beforehand unless you ask. But they come in this box, and then on top here sits this gold lid that they have here. So when you open it up, the lid is like this. Okay, then you open it up, and they've got these burning and care instructions here, I guess, because you're spending so much money on a candle that they don't want returns on it, right? And you also can't use coupons on this. You can use rewards, but you can't use coupons. I don't know if you can use rewards. I don't know. I put it all in one transaction, but I know there are coupon exclusions from this. But basically, it's to trim the wicks, let the wax pool burn safely. It really just mimics what's on the bottom of all these candles, but it just puts it out there in this gold font. So it's like white and gold, and then we have the watercolor painting label on the box that we saw in the original signature collection, and then they ditched it for the photos, realistic, what we are used to. Anyhow, it comes in that. As it says here, so the YC collection is kind of reminiscent of like the Y collection from mid 2000s. When it was like really like bougie hotel. They were trying to go for that, kind of like the Soho vibe. So this says meticulously crafted by expert perfumers to deliver a unique and refined, long-lasting fragrance experience. So there are 7 fragrances. I got Petal. So this is what they look like. So they come in this plain white vessel or plain clear vessel with undyed wax. It just says Yankee Candle Petal, and it's not a sticker. It's printed on. 2 wicks. Perfect placement in my opinion here, right? I don't know how mass produced these are. I guess I assume they are. It just says the typical stuff on here. It is made in Massachusetts, so it is made in Deerfield, because some of the candles are not made in Deerfield. And it comes with this gold lid. Now, the thing I have an issue with, and I noticed this in the stores, the gold lid, it just sits. It doesn't seal, right? So I don't know if that's on purpose. I don't see why it would be on purpose. Maybe because they don't want the seal to actually seal tight and risk breaking the glass. I don't know. but then we have the gold YC on the top there. I don't know. So they have 7 fragrances, like I said. So they have Dolce, which is lavender, santal, and vanilla blended into a subtly sweet, elegant fragrance. Marine, sea spray, cedarwood, and musk, capturing the essence of a coastal forest. Nectar, velvet peach, and golden amber, layered with soft blonde woods. Citron, bright lime, Seville orange, and juniper balanced with golden amber. That wasn't horrible. I liked it, but there was something a little off-putting with the citrusy notes in there. Petal, was the one I got. A graceful bouquet of water lily, solar gardenia, and vanilla woods. Amber, tobacco leaf, honey, cocoa, cacao, and amber woods for warmth and nuanced scent. And birch. Now, birch was probably the best fragrance they had in this collection. Probably the best. Even better than petal, but I want to start burning some floral fragrances for the spring. But birch, it is black birch, cedar ash, and cardamom inspired by a fireside riviera. That fragrance, if you want a winter Christmas moment, that birch fragrance is amazing. I'm telling you that right now, it is amazing. If they go on sale again, I will probably buy it. They're back to full price today, unfortunately. But damn, I really enjoyed that fragrance on cold. Now, obviously, we go with petal because I love my white florals and gardenia. And it is a really nice gardenia fragrance with a little bit of that water lily going on in here. Maybe a little bit of jasmine. It's a very pretty floral. It's a heady floral. It is because that white floral is just so strong and intense. Now, this is the 2 wick. This is the 12 ounce. They do have a single wick. It's 7 ounces, and it's like $36 or $35 full price. If I'm going to go for it, I'm going for the biggest size, the 2 wick. I'm going to burn this right after this video. I wanted to get this video out here so you guys could see what it looks like before I start burning it. It's got weight. You know, it's got some heavy glass on the bottom there. You know, the bubble there. Presentation-wise, I like it. You know, it's simple, it's luxurious, right? That's what the senior vice president said, I think, if I have a quote here from him. I don't know. Yeah, so the line features a variety of clean, fruity, sweet, and spicy, and even musky fragrances, designed to become more than a ritual, but a way to express care, comfort, and connection in everyday living, per Aaron Stewart, who is the Senior Vice President and General Manager of Home Fragrances for the Newell Company, which owns Yankee. We worked with expert perfumers trained in the tradition of fine fragrance to craft a collection that feels as intentional and curated as the homes it lives in. So, you know, maybe they saw what Kringle was doing with the Reserve line for the past couple years, and they said, well, you know, maybe we'll start designing some, more higher quality, higher ingredient oils, right? Using more higher ingredient oils there. We'll see. The wax blend proprietary. I don't know very much anything about this. They're being very hush-hush with it. So I don't know if it's a 100% soy wax, if it's a soy wax blend, if it's the exact same wax as in the signature line. I have no clue. It looks like it, but we'll see when it burns, right? Because when you start burning the signature line, and even like, you know, all the new wax, which is just a signature candle from a couple years ago, when you start burning it and it goes down, you'll start seeing like weird science experiment bubbles and things like that. Kringle has that a little bit too, because that's 100% soy wax, and that's more, they're different in a way. So we'll see how this looks when it burns, right? Like when you burn a Bath & Body Works candle, it's pretty much you're just getting everything. Same thing with Homeworks. You're not getting any kind of funky, layers in the wax pool. So that'll be one way to see what this actually, what wax formula this is there. So, all right. So I'm gonna burn this. We're gonna review this, and it says 60 hours, I think. So we'll see. We'll see. 12 ounces, 60 hours. Not the best, but it is a luxurious candle and not an everyday purchase for me unless you go half price or like 40% off. And even then, use it sparingly. So we'll see how this guy goes. What do you guys have you seen this in store? Have you smelled it? What are your thoughts on it? I know price point's probably not there for many of us, but it is a different candle. So, all right, let me know what you think. Thoughts, questions, concerns. Let's get burning. All right, guys. Thanks for watching and stay safe out there. I'll see y'all real soon. Have a good one.